Hello everybody, this is Ram speaking. We are going to discuss about SAS software. So SAS is basically a data management and an analysis tool. So it is used in different domains. So if I have to tell something about the history of SAS, I know it started like this. So it was invented for the purpose of statistical analysis in 1970s. But later they developed several modules or components or tools. Anyway, we can say that SAS has got its presence in almost all different IT technologies. But here you will learn the SAS as a basic data management and analysis tool. It comes under analytics domain. So analytics is nothing but the science of analysis. So there are plenty of tools and the systems available in the analytics domain, among which SAS is the undoubtedly the leader in this particular domain. Okay, there are several tools in SAS software. There are around 40 plus tools in SAS software. Not all tools are necessary for anybody who wants to enter into SAS. Out of the 40 plus tools, there are 7 basic tools which are very very essential for anybody who want to enter into SAS. The first one is base SAS. So which is the most important part of the SAS. We can call it as core of SAS or foundation of SAS, where we will discuss about the SAS programming language. So this is basically a data management tool. So all the aspects of data management you will learn here with the help of the SAS programming language. So this forms majority of our training program. So SAS is one of the best data management tools in the world, and there is no limit for the number of variables and observations in this tool that this cannot handle. So literally we can have even 100 crore variables or even more than that, and 100 crore observations and even more than that in a particular data. Okay, so there is an international certification for this particular tool. So when you clear that international certification, you will be called as SAS certified base programmer for version 9. See, this is how the certification will be given. The worth of the certification is this. So you'll be globally recognized as the certification is issued by the SAS INC, the company which is situated in North Carolina and USA, which produces this software. Okay, so the companies prefer people with this certification. And once if you want to have edge over other candidates, or you want to increase your chances of getting employment, it is better to do the certification. Okay, there is an advanced level of certification which is called as advanced you know SAS programmer certification. But for doing this we need to have SAS certified base programmer certification. So you should clear this credential first, then we can move on to this advanced certification. Okay, and the second tool we are going to learn is proc SQL. So which is nothing but the SQL implementation in SAS. Okay, so it will have almost all the capabilities and functionalities of SQL, but changes have been made to suit to the SAS environment, and we call it as proc SQL. So usually when I refer to proc SQL, it refers to the SQL in SAS. So if you know about SQL, then the things will be easier to do with proc SQL. And next is SAS access tool. So this is basically a data extraction tool. So data extraction means importing and exporting the data. Basically when you work in the company, you use SAS software, the data will be given to you in any format like MS Excel, MS Access, delimited file or CSV file, or might be put in DBMS systems like Oracle, MS SQL Server, etc. So we need to pull the data and convert it into SAS data. Sometimes you might have to convert the SAS data into other external data. So this tool enables us to do the importing and exporting of data. So this is the SAS access tool. Next we will learn about SAS stat, which is basically a statistical analysis tool. So as I told you, the stats was actually invented for the purpose of statistical analysis. So this stat tool can literally do anything in the statistics, starting from basic descriptive statistics to advanced statistics. Everything is possible using this stat tool. So we will be selectively discussing certain important techniques in statistics, and how to use them, and how to use these techniques in using SAS. And next we will move on to SAS graph tool. So graph is a data visualization tool. So through this we can create two-dimensional and three-dimensional graphs, namely plots, charts and maps, etc. So usually when you create a report, regardless of the domain, so most of the times you are supposed to create graphs. Okay, now using this tool we can create two-dimensional, three-dimensional graphs. Then we'll move on to SAS ODS. So ODS stands for Output Delivery System. So Output Delivery System is the tool which is used to customize the reports. So we can customize the reports created. It could be a statistical report or a graph or mere any kind of report. So we can customize the report in any formats. There are several formats through which the report can be created. So this ODS enables us to do this. For example, we can create the formats and we can create the reports in PDF format, HTML format, etc. Okay, now sorry, HTML format. There are plenty of formats through which we can create the reports. And finally, SAS macros. So macros, you might have heard about this. This is a language which is used for automation. It is used in plenty of programming languages. The main purpose of this is used to reduce the text of the program so that the development time is reduced. So as a programmer, you might be doing certain tasks again and again, and there are tasks which you might have to differently on a daily basis. So most of the tasks, as you do on a regular basis, the same tasks, you can store them as a macro. So whenever you want, you can recall this macro and use it. So through this, we can reduce the development time, and we can we can always save the system resources and also the complexity of programming on a daily basis. But these macros is an advanced language, so it is used at a very advanced level. So down the line, if you gain the 3 or 4 years of experience in companies, you might even get positions like macro coder. Their only job is to do the macro coding. Okay, now for this you need to have a high level of understanding of all these as concepts. Okay, these are the 7 basic and most important tools one has to learn. Okay. So apart from this, as far as the advanced certification is concerned, so you'll be given the credential of advanced SAS programmer. So there we need to learn about some advanced concepts in base SAS, which are not covered in this, and proc SQL and also the macros. So all these three are to be, are to be learned for the purpose of clearing the advanced, SAS programming, certification. But the requisite is the SAS certification. That means SAS certified base programmer credential should have been, earned by the candidate, by anybody who is willing to get the write the credential examination for advanced SAS programmer. Okay, and basically I will give you a demo about some of the domains in which the SAS is used. SAS is predominantly used in clinical reporting. See, basically the SAS is almost a de facto software which is used in the clinical reporting area. So that means any company which is into clinical reporting and clinical research undoubtedly would have this SAS. There are plenty of opportunities available in this clinical SAS area. Apart from that, it is SAS is used in finance, marketing, in MIS, that means management information system, market research. So there are plenty of domains it is used. So the any all the big companies, like big companies like Infosys, Wipro, TCS, and other companies have all these SAS projects. So there are plenty of opportunities available. So right now, as per the NASCOM report, the the market for the IT is looking bright for at least for the next 5 years. So there are plenty of opportunities available in SAS, especially the SAS. There is a big boom for the SAS professionals in the market. So the boom is such a way that that even they are recruiting freshers. So if you get a certification with you, even the freshers have a greater chances of getting placements. Okay, this is a nutshell about the demo about SAS training program. Thank you.